Welcome back to the program. Let's go to line 2. Hi, Jackie. You're on the air. Hi, Jackie.
Hi.
Hi there.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I'd just like to make a quick comment, if I may. I'm a 60-year-old grandma, and I have a 14-year-old gay grandson.
Okay.
He's one of the twins, and he came out when he was 12 years old. I want to commend him and a lot of other young teenagers, girls, boys, that come out at that young age, that don't get married and have children and live a miserable life hiding and make their family miserable because they're not happy. And I'm just so proud of my grandson, and I'm proud of his dad and the people that love him, accept him. Bullying, yes, that's a big thing in school, but I can remember his dad said to him, I'm going to go and talk to the teacher. And he said, no, Dad, this is my life, and I have to learn to deal with it. Now, that coming from, at that time, a 12-year-old child, it just makes me so proud to say that I'm his grandmother. And I hope there's grandmothers and parents and kids out there just think, they don't ask to be like this. This is something, the way they're born. And who wants to go to school every day to be bullied just to say they're gay? I don't think there's too many out there.
Well, of course, it's simply not fair. It's a level of maturity that you describe that is incredible, for starters. When you were first told, a couple of things. Describe how your grandson spoke to the family, including you specifically. What did he say? Nan, I've got something to tell you. And from there?
To be quite honest with you, we knew. We knew as a small child because he had characteristics that were more girl-like.
Does he identify as a girl, or does he say he's simply a gay boy?
No, he's a gay boy.
Okay.
And he has all types of girl friends, quote, just friends. And when he didn't have to tell me, I used to speak to him about it. But I can remember one day he called his dad at work, and he said, Dad, when you come home, I have something to tell you. And his dad knew, like we all knew, you had to be kind of really blind or want to turn a blind eye to it if you don't see it. But anyway, his dad went in his bedroom, and he said to his dad, Dad, you might want to kick me out. And his dad said, why? He said, well, Dad, I'm gay. And his dad said to him, yes, so what is it you got to tell me that I'm going to kick you out for? And, it was such a relief for him, even though we all knew, but still for him to say those words and be so open and still afraid because probably he thought that his dad didn't know. But you know what? I think any parent, unless a child can really hide their feelings, I think deep down parents know because they do exhibit different behaviors. And, I think people try to close their eyes to it because they're shamed by it, that their son is gay or their daughter is lesbian or whatever. I'm proud. I'm a very proud grandmother to say that my grandson is 14, he's gay, he's out there, and he's trying to live a life and be happy. And that's all he wants, and I'm sure that's all any other gender would like to have.
Well, of course. Obviously, all three of you are incredible. The grandson, the father for being, handling it how he did, and certainly for you as the nan. It's an amazing story. It's the way it should be. People are hesitant to say it because when you say it, it makes it real. It makes all of a sudden you have to juggle how you feel about coming clean and coming out of the closet to mom and dad and nan, how you think your friends are going to react, how people that you are not really friends with but are in your school, how they're going to react. And we can only hope that the moms and dads and nans and pops out there, when you have these conversations with your child, because we all have to have open conversations about sex and drugs and smoking and drinking, and it should indeed include a safe environment and a loving and caring environment for if and when one of your children tells you they identify as the other sex or that they're gay or lesbian. These are realistic things, and that young boy has never been more relieved and spared himself years of anxiety by having that conversation, albeit in quite mature fashion for a 12-year-old to have had with you and his mom and dad. I don't know if mom's in the picture, I'm not sure, I just heard you say dad, but I think this is an amazing story. And I'm really glad. When you first thought that he was a gay boy, what did you think of it at that point? This is even before, because you said he displayed some tendencies or characteristics. What did you think?
Well, when Christmas time used to roll around, and he would ask for a dollhouse, or he wanted dolls, and when his friends would come over, he would hide his dolls in the closet because he knew that boys apparently don't play with dolls, but girls can play with dinkies. But anyway, it was just a gut feeling. It was something like I always knew, and the only thing I felt sad for what he might have to go through. Other than being sad for him or what he was going to do as a gay boy, all I wanted for him and all I do want for him and his dad and his brother want for him is to be happy and to find someone as he gets older that he can be happy with. And, there's no... Who says we got to love a woman, or who says maybe there's people that are really still stuck into the Bible, and rightfully so if that's their choice. But, if my grandson chooses to be happy with a man, well, that's all we want for him, is to be happy.
Listen, Nan, pardon me, Jackie, this is a great story. And it's really great that you called, and the way that your family has handled it is exactly how we all have to handle it. Because if you truly love your child, if you truly love your grandchild, then this is exactly how you react. Whether or not you feel embarrassed or socially awkward and wonder how your friends as mom or dad or nan and pop will react to the story that the grandson or son is a gay boy, that has to take a back seat to what should be the overriding love and care for your son and grandson. Jackie, I'm really glad you called today. You should remember, and there's nothing to be embarrassed about. There is nothing to be embarrassed about.
And more was his dad or his brother. Never embarrassed, just more afraid for him. That's all. But, that's my story, and I hope it helps some young teenager out there who's struggling with that situation.
Yeah, so let's hope it helps some of the moms and dads and nans and pops who are worried about how they'll feel about this conversation inside their own home. If you love the child, this is how you deal with it. Jackie, thank you so much for calling the program this morning. Say hello to your family for me, and hopefully we'll talk again.
Thank you so much.
You take care.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye.
There you go. Man, oh man, this show some days, just amazing. We're taking a break for the news, then we're coming back. Yeah, and someone pointed out to me that I said he was a gay boy. He's a boy. He's just a boy. He's a boy. And he is a boy that happens to be gay. And it's difficult for all of us to come up with the phrases and the words and use them as some segments of society see as the only appropriate way. But we also have to be careful that when people are putting their best intentions forward, that you can't be clipped for saying he's a gay boy. He's a boy that happens to be gay. Fair enough, and I understand the distinction, and I really do, and I'll try to be very careful about how I talk about the issue, because you're right. Jackie's grandson is a boy, and that's what he is. He's a little boy, and he's a little boy that happens to be very mature and had the guts and the courage to have this conversation with mom and dad and nan and pop, I suppose, maybe if pop is still around. And that's right, he's a boy. He's a boy that just happens to be gay. We're taking a very quick break, but then we're coming back.
Hey, Patty Daly, how you getting on?
Couldn't be better, man. Top shelf. How you doing?
Oh, hold on now. I got to slow down. Hold on, I slow down to 180 so I can talk to you half second. Hold on.
Be nice and be good.
I'm kidding. I'm pulled over.
That's on your mind, sir.
I was just joking, officer. Don't worry about it. Yeah. So, listen, I got to put you on the spot.
Okay, fine.
okay, fine. Yeah, you say that, but I can sense a bit of nerves. You pull off this tough guy exterior, but I can tell you're a bit nervous right now, right?
I almost cried when Jackie told me about her grandson, so, I mean, there you go.
I tell you what, buddy, that if everybody had an opinion like Jackie, it would be a better place, wouldn't it?
It would be a better world, you said it.
Absolutely, absolutely. And, because I got a couple of, junior high age kids, and there's still bullying going on in school, but it's something that, eventually everybody should have to deal with, putting a stop to it. Everyone should chip in. Anyway, what I was calling about,